Tam tam niyamamasthaya. And in order to achieve and succeed in your profession or activity, whatever it be, to become the greatest runner or jumper or the sportsman or a game, you have to give your total attention. No doubt you can achieve the highest. There is no difficulty at all, whether it is in sports or in the material commerce or in politics or in economics. You can reach the highest by giving your entire attention to it. But what you are gaining is only a finite, uncertain goal or height. You gain it, but of what? So what? What did I gain out of it? Tam tam niyamamasthaya. In order to gain that, its own niyama, its own rules of the game I have to follow. Maybe corruptions, I have to satisfy the officers. I have to see, meet and keep company and parties, etc. in order to keep that contact with the society. That niyama, there is definite rules by which I must propitiate the deity of that field in order that I may fulfill my desires and score high in that particular field. Tam tam niyamamasthaya. And why is it? One is wanting to reach highest in medicine, another wants to in research, another in politics, another in economics, another in commerce. Who decides all this? Why Bhagavan is? No. Each one is prakrityaha niyata swaya. Themselves is choosing. I want to become a doctor and not an engineer. Another fellow says an engineer only, not a doctor. Another one's research only. Another one's art, music, dance. My dear man, why are you dancing? You don't know, Swamiji. Man's body is the most beautiful. And if you can dance properly, express it, he likes beauty. Even we are educating, enter into education. Each one takes a specialization by his own choice. Who orders? Each one's activities and field of endeavor is determined by niyata prakritya niyata, by prakriti, by his own vasanas determined. Swaya, by yourself. When I throw a stone in a certain direction, where it will fall down is mathematically precise. The angle in which I am throwing, the force which I am throwing, where it will become zero against gravity and how it will come down perpendicular. It is a law. It is not accidental. It may fall here, there. It is not. Once you know the direction in which you are throwing with the force with which you are throwing, we know the altitude to which it will go and then where exactly it will fall. It is predetermined. By what? By the rules, the laws of nature. In the same way, whether my son is going to follow me in becoming a expert in Bhagavad Gītā, or is he going to be a very nice and inimitable pickpocketer? I cannot say. I can only bring him and give him all the inclinations and all the environments where he can continue what I am doing. But whether he is going to the jail directly, or he is going to politics or economics or music or art or dance, I don't know. Each one gravitates irresistibly in the direction of his most powerful desires. Yada swaya, it is himself determines it. Why is it that the majority are not able to experience it? Everybody is equidistant from it. But at this moment, because of the pressure of the vasanas, prompted by it. Any minute desires rise, and in order to fulfill those desires and discover my mental tranquility, I pursue my entire intellectual, mental, physical attention in acquiring and scoring that thing. And thus there is no more energy left with me. In the night I go to bed, tired. Swamiji, I want really to study Gita, but how? By the time I go in the evening home, I have no energy at all. Very often I don't take my dinner, I sleep. Why do you waste all your energy? What to do? The tension, stress and strain of modern living. These are all words. What is it all about? I have got so many desires. To fulfill them, I had to put forth effort. And when I put forth effort, my entire attention is there. So that even in the quiet moments in the evening also, I continue. I bring the market at home. Aparta Jñāna, my intellectual sagacity is all being wasted there. In that speed only. No energy or intellectual capacity is available for subtle contemplation and meditation. This is the condition of the majority, because majority are members who have got a lot of vasanas. These vasanas you have to exhaust. Do work in the world outside. But all work that you are doing, consider it as God-centered, the higher-centered. So that without ego and egocentric desires, when you act on in the world outside, the existing vasanas get exhausted, and therefore the pressure of vasanas on the manda is reduced. The rate of desires rising in the mind is curtailed. The mind's dissipation into the world outside is stopped. The mind becomes more and more dominant in its own attentiveness, and such a mind and intellect is fit for contemplation. It's from the very first day we have been saved. The same thing Krishna says here, that the average man or ordinary man is not able to realize it, even though he is standing only as far away removed as the man of realization. What is it that you have to realize? The pot has to realize the pot to God. Pot to God is mud. How far is the mud from the pot? How far is the ring from the gold? How far is the ocean from the wave? The wave has to realize that I am the ocean. The ring has to realize that I am only gold. I have to realize my real nature. But it is equally true. But even though it is so near, so easy, at this moment we can't do it. Why? Mind is, I can that also, this also, this also. Thus, the individual is not able to, average man is stopped from entering the holy of the holy in himself and have this great insight, not because of any other obstacle. It is all to accuse something, saying that I am tempted by the world outside, I am fascinated by the world outside, the temptations are too powerful, in the society I have to live. It is all excuses only. You are too powerfully persuaded by your own desires. Prakrtya niyata swaya. Continue.
Yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha. Shraddhayarchitum ichhati. Shraddhayarchitum ichhati. Tasya tasyachalam shraddham. Tasya tasyachalam shraddham. Tameva vidadhamyaham. Tameva vidadhamyaham.
Hey Swami, from what you said, when I think about it, God the Lord has become redundant. His whole life is automatized. I work according to my vasana, you work according to your vasana, everybody works according to vasana, the whole world is moving in one direction. Where does God come into the picture? And you say that pray to him, he will help you. Poor man cannot help me. Why? I am working on my vasanas. My vasana is the product of my stupidity of the past. Maybe it's my stupidity. My stupidity is any day nobler than somebody's stupidity. So where does Lord the God come and bless me? His grace, His blessing. When I am working hard, oh Lord, help me. 2 candles. If you are not satisfied, 3. Okay. Help me. And when I pray that, I really get as though a blessing from him and my work becomes fulfilled. But this happens to my neighbors. Bhagavan's grace, Lord's grace, showers on both of them. Somehow or other, he misses my house at all times. It's a very bad aim. He misses me and I never get his blessings. They are getting the blessings. It's all our concepts. The Lord, the God, cannot have any partiality. He must be impartial because he is just. He is perfect. He is present in all of us. He is just and equally available to all of us. What does he do in my routine activity? Routine activity meaning that I am under the pressure of the vasanas, and under the pressure of the vasana, my intellect has got its own desires, good, bad or indifferent according to the vasana, and I struggle hard from morning till evening. In this process, why do I want God? Because what is He going to do for me? True, He never gives you the result of the action. He is not making it successful, nor is He going to obstruct you from success. Carefully understand. What is His contribution in it? The Lord, the God Himself, in an autobiographical mood, declares what He does. He says, yo yam tanum bhakta. Whatever form in which the devotee with devotion archidam ichchasi, he wants to invoke this mighty power. I am the omnipotent. Everything has got its powers and beauties and strength and vitality and intelligence only from me. Everything else is matter, inert. In whatever form I want to invoke, I want to invoke knowledge. Another one wants to invoke wealth. Another one power, position, status, art, literature. Whatever that you want to invoke, the power that you are invoking is also Narayana's power. Then in that invocation, how does he help me? Now the teacher says, tasya achalam shraddha. When you are thus pursuing in a particular direction to put forth all your efforts, all that I give to him is his shraddha, his faith in himself and in his work. I supply him more and more. I don't supply him with success. I don't supply him with failure. But I strengthen his faith in him. Carefully. And I read again and again. I pursue my path again and again with sincerity. I give you more and more. I provide to that individual more and more faith in that. Whether you are invoking in the church or mosque or temple or gurudwara or Buddha Vihar, Any symbol, any religion, whether you are giving it, murder, seventh murder, you are much more perfect in your murdering than the first one. Your expertise increases. Whether it is you are weaving or stitching or whatever work, painting, you go on doing it. I shall supply you more and more with your faith, your love for it and your understanding of it. I supply more and more. Tasya tasya achalam shraddha. His shraddha, his faith in it becomes achala, unwavering. I supply that. Tameva vidadhamyaham. In that very same field, in that very same altar, I supply that individual with more and more faith and understanding and devotion. You study Gita a little and regularly start reading. Your faith in it, meaning your understanding of it, and your devotion for those great truths increases. Turn your attention towards the spiritual vasana increases. Turn towards woman and wine, that vasana increases. Whether you are going out to destroy or you are coming in to revive, it is your choice. I don't stop you. But whatever you are sincerely doing and invoking, I shall give you more and more. This is all that I am. Whether you are going in the right road and right direction towards your destination, the petrol says, the gas says, I give you all the power to go forward. Supposing you have missed the road, petrol is not interested. The gas will release again all the horsepower to go away from your goal as efficiently as when the wheels were going towards the destination. Whether you go towards the destination or you are sidetracked and gone away from it, the gas in the car will give you a forward motion, a forward push. Narayana, the Lord, is in you. You can plug yourself in and use any instrument you like. He will bless all instruments equally. Thus, when I turn my attention and the mind into creative field, He gives me more and more strength to go farther and farther in that field. If I want to damn myself, Narayana will joyously kick in that direction. If the car is turned away from the road, down the embankment, gas will give you extra power to reach where you want to reach, your damnation. And if you deserve it, it will also oblige you by burning you down. The gas may catch fire. See? Just as the gas in the tank, which if you invoke, it will release the horsepower in the engine and gives you only a blind forward movement. It is your responsibility where you are directing that vehicle, whether the vehicle is reaching the destination or away from the destination, or at any moment when you want, you can stop the car and reach the nearest hospital by carelessly driving and reaching an accident. Now, the same way, the Lord has given you the freedom to choose the right path. And in choosing the right path, your vasanas will, according to your vasana, each one will be invoking in one field or the other, according to his desires. desiring this and that. You invoke those, and in all those activities, Narayana equally helps you. The housebreaker, when he is entering the house, again Narayana is helping. When the householder gets up, Narayana advises him to run. And when you are running, he gives him the strength to run. The householder runs after him and he beats him down. Narayana says, lie down quietly, as though you are dead. That is the best thing now. And receive all the beatings. When the man is afraid that he may have died because he is lying down quietly, so quietly he goes away. When he has gone away, Narayana inside him says, now slowly get up. Try to shake slowly all thy limbs and see how many bones are broken. Our bones are not broken. Lucky. Now get up. Why? We will go to that doctor. That Indian doctor, he will not report anything. He will just give you the medicine. Let us go there. Slowly, get up. And you crawl to the doctor. The doctor gives you. Next time when you enter another man's house, you know how the door used to be opened and kept before going. Why? His Shraddha is increased. By whose grace? Narayana's grace. Tasya tasya jalam Shraddha vidadami. I shall give them more and more the Shraddha in it. And such an individual, whatever form he invokes, you can invoke disastrous, destructive powers. You can invoke constructive powers, that you can become a stupid Siddhartha, can become the great Prince of Compassion Buddha. A carpenter's son, innocent child, can become the great Jesus. The sky is the limit, but you have to direct your thoughts in the right direction. That is your freedom. If you have got too many vasanas, you will not feel like. You want only to become a multi-millionaire, then I will be all right, happy. How many multi-millionaires were there on the surface of the globe, roaming about or crawling like worms and died like mosquitoes? Never left anything, never made a mark in the world. Think. That emblazoned life is not demanded by anyone. He feels that I am satisfied with that. My can of beer, beyond that Billy cannot think. Beyond that, if you tell him that, your president's own brother, my dear son, shut up. Beyond that, he can't. And his Shraddha in that, Bhagavan has given plenty. Think of it. I'm giving these examples only to make you understand. Wherever you are applying your mind, your Shraddha in it, he says, this is, and thus you can invoke anything. And apply in the religious field, you may worship at the church or the mosque or the temple. It is not Rama, Krishna, Govinda, Devi. It is not on what you are invoking. Whatever that you are invoking, your Shraddha in it increases. This is my contribution. Then thereafter,
Sataya Shraddhaya Yuktaha Tasyāradhanamīhate Labhate cha tatah kāmān Mayaiva vihitān hitān.
Whether you are invoking Narayana, the Lord, or the spiritual truth, or mammon, it is for you to decide. You have been given full freedom. If you are searching and seeking only mammon, success in the outer world of materialistic endeavor, Whatever the field that you choose, and you will be choosing according to your vasanas only. This is not a restraint put on you by the Lord, but it is the Vegata Prapta. It is the Vegata, the speed with which, or the majestic power of my past. My past thrusts me to it. And I choose thereby whether it is a materialistic field of success or spiritual field of success. And when once the desire has come, I start putting forth my effort. In the beginning, little effort. But as you put on the effort in it, I shall give you more and more the Shraddha in that particular field. And the teacher points out now, Sataya Shraddhaya Yukta. When he is thus connected with or under the growing Shraddha in him, the growing faith in him, in that given particular field, his dynamism and the proficiency in that field becomes more and more. And with that extra strength or Shraddha, when he works in that field, tasya aradhanamehade, you become single-pointed in the worship, in invoking that field, success in that field. You meditate from childhood onwards on Jesus, your devotion for Jesus increases. You invoke slowly, Krishna, 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 your faith in Krishna increases. Then unnecessarily you quarrel. Krishna alone is God, not Jesus. Jesus alone God, not Jesus. Even if you meditate upon your thumb, continue doing it. Your Shraddha in it will increase. Narayana will supply you. Smuggling, try. 6 months you smuggle, your Shraddha in it increases. Whatever you do, your Shraddha in it will increase. This Shraddha alone, Lord gives. Now, Sataya Shraddhaya Yukta, when thus you act in any given field, with that dynamic power of Shraddha, your own full dynamism when you work in it, Labhade cha tata kaman, he gains the fulfillment of his desire. Not because the Lord gave you. Lord doesn't give the result. He gives you the Shraddha in whatever that you are doing. Now our mistake is, our desire is not steady. 3 years you work here, then suddenly you are fascinated by another desire. So then there you start a new one. It is a new profession, Swamiji, very interesting, but I am picking up. Picking up means my Shraddha in it, my proficiency in it is slowly getting. Now in 2-3 years' time, your Shraddha is increased. Before you can bring that Shraddha into real profit or achievement, alas, the stupid man suddenly feels that this is not all right, I want that. You go there. Thus you dig 20 wells, each only 6 feet down. 6 feet you dug, no water. Let us try there. And thus the whole property is full of digging wells. 10 places, 6 feet each you dug, no water. If only you had done them all at one place, at 40 feet, perhaps you would have found a beautiful spring. Consistency of purpose is not there, and therefore human beings fail. Don't sit back and say the environments were not all right. Swamiji, people cheated me, people begged me, they are all against me. Consistency of purpose, if you are God, success must come to you. Maybe a little late, maybe a little early. It all depends upon the sincerity of fervor with which you work. That when you are working, Narayana's blessing comes. What? Not that he brings a packet and keeps it under your pillowcase. He gives you more and more faith in it, proficiency in it. more and more confidence in it, more and more faith in yourself and the work that you are doing. And as a result of that, you invoke, compelled by that dynamism, you invoke that deity much more. And as a result of, not me, but your own faith in yourself and in the field.
पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते